Community to Community's vision is development with dignity. No shame, no pity. We amplify dignity and progress led by the people of Petigov. In a world too often defined by headlines, something incredible is happening. Communities here don't just survive, they are working hard to thrive. Community to Community is working with the people of Petigov to restore vital resources. A much-needed canal is built one hand at a time. Roads are carved into a mountain with simple tools, bringing safe passage to their children and elders. This is development with dignity. And while access to continuous healthcare is saving lives, trees planted today will nourish future generations. Each person is building, planting, and teaching. We are not the heroes. You are. The person willing to support this movement and say, yes, I want to be a restorer of dignity. Join Community to Community.
Bonjour, 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 tout le monde. Hello, 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 everybody. You might be wondering, why is she so excited? She's so excited because spring is finally here. Do you see my shoulders, right? They haven't seen the sun in 6 months. And today it's going to be like 80 degrees. So I'm going to give you all the best update ever. And then your girl is going outside because it is way too beautiful to sit in this house for the rest of the day. So that's what I'm going to go do. So if it's warm where you are, I encourage you, go outside, get some free vitamin D, get that melanin popping because your skin and your soul will thank you for it. So welcome back to the Restoring Dignity with C2C podcast. Marie-Hélène here. I am your host and the CEO and fire starter of C2C Haiti, where our vision is development with dignity, and where we invite you to be a part of something greater than yourself. At the top of every month, we like to give you an update of where your donations are going. It does not fall far from us that we know that you don't have to give to this organization. You could be giving other places. You could be not giving at all. But the fact that you've chosen to put us as part of your budget every month for our C2C neighbors, we appreciate that. If you just found us and this is your first time donating, thank you. We appreciate it. You are the fuel of this organization. You are moving everything forward. And if you're new here, I suggest you go to c2chaiti.org. Everything is there. You can see the work that is going on. You can learn more about our initiatives for the Haiti Restoration and Transformation Project that we started in 2010 with our partner communities. And you can see the progress, you can see where the needs are. And I always tell everyone, get in where you fit in, right? We have teachers who join because they love education. And we also have teachers who join that want a break and want to do reforestation or are interested in our continuous care initiative. So I invite you. This is a great group of people doing amazing things with our partner communities who, for them, it is about becoming self-sufficient. And we are here for that. This update today, this is your opportunity to hear what's happening right now in Petigov, how your giving is making impact, and why this work matters so much. Because when you support the mission, you're not just standing outside looking in. You are part of the story. You move from being a spectator to being a participant. That means you are part of the healing. You are part of helping change the narrative. Today, we're talking about progress on the Health and Wellness Center, cholera prevention reporting, completed trauma healing training, canal construction, fundraising, and infrastructure efforts to reduce future flooding from the Ladigue River that the Hurricane Melissa last year impacted a whole community. And the momentum around the 4th annual Girard and Ghislaine Golf Classic. These are not random updates. These are signs of movement and improvement. They are signs of hope. They are signs that when a community of donors and supporters and allies stays committed to a community determined to become self-sufficient, change keeps growing. Change happens and keeps growing. Today, I want to walk you through what's happening, why it matters, and how you can help move this work forward. Let's begin with the Health and Wellness Center. This center is not just a building project. This center, here we go. I think I can do this. This center is not just a building project. It's part of a vision for dignity. No idea why it's not showing on screen right now, but try it again. Okay, there it is. The technology is only great when it's actually working. So this center is not just another building project. It's part of a much bigger vision for dignity, access, and long-term care in C2C Haiti's mountainside partner community. When this center is built, did you catch that? When the center is built, it will support more than 1,200 families in Petigov. Think about that. More than 1,200 families deserve care that is closer, more consistent, and rooted in community. This center represents a future, a stronger future for healthcare, a place for prevention and education, and a space for healing and support. This is a long-term investment in the community. This is normalizing healthcare. This is normalizing folks going to the dentist. This is normalizing folks going to the eye doctor. This is normalizing having women who are pregnant get prenatal care and having their babies safely. I'll give you an example. Here's a picture of Dr. Marielle with a little girl. Her name is Danica. I actually took this picture. So the person standing beside her with her hand on the chair is her mom. And Danica had woken up that morning with a very bad cough. And her mother was beside herself trying to figure out what to do, because what she knew that she would have to do is walk 2 hours down the mountain. And this, of course, was not what she wanted to do, but this is where she was. That day, however, was the monthly doctor's visit of the Continuous Care Initiative, and Dr. Marielle, who's a mother herself, was there. When Danica's mother learned that, she made a beeline for the place where we were holding it that day, which was a little cottage that one of the folks who lived on the mountain allowed us to use. We cleaned it up. There were flies, there were ants, everything. I tell you though, my people are my people, because they showed me this concoction they made with alcohol and water and some other things, and just shook the leaves in them, and then everywhere, all over the place. And I'm blessed that mosquitoes don't like me, and I don't like them either. So the relationship is, but we made sure that no one else was going to get stung, right? So this place was sanitized and clean and fresh, available to the people. We didn't want it to continue to be that way because we still wanted to build the Health and Wellness Center. So Danica came, and as you can see, she's a little apprehensive because it's her first time meeting Dr. Marielle. But Dr. Mariel's a mom, and she knew how to put her little heart at ease. And she was able to give Danica the care that she needed and also give her mom the peace that she needed because that cough scared her that morning. And to be able for her daughter to see a doctor, to receive medication, and to take her daughter home knowing that her daughter was going to be okay was worth everything to her. And I asked her, Kisotap fe si Dr. Mariel Patla, what would you have done if Dr. Mariel was not here and there was no place for you to take Danica? She said, I don't have a choice. I would have had to carry her down the mountain. This is why building this health and wellness center is so important. Having access changes everything. This is about creating something permanent, something that says this community matters, something that says families in Petigov deserve more than temporary solutions, something that says that health is not a luxury, it is a right. It restores dignity, and every step towards building this center matters. Every conversation, every donor, every partnership, every Golf Classic registration, every person who helps spread the word. Because real change is often built one faithful step at a time. Last week, you raised over $3,000. And I put the call out for golfers, donations, sponsors, and y'all heeded the call. Thank you. We feel so supported by you. We went from 8 golfers to 52 golfers have said yes. So we're halfway to our goal of 100 golfers. And you've donated a total of $18,370. We are on our way to this 100,000. I encourage you to share C2C with your friends and family, to support the Golf Classic. Just go to C2Chaiti.org. Copy the link, copy our address, and share it. We made it easy for you. Literally, you don't have to do anything but go to C2Chaiti.org. Your donations are currently being used to purchase materials and equipment. And we'll have videos soon of where your donations are going for this month of April. We are 30 days out from the Golf Classic. Today's April 14th, and the Golf Classic is May 14th. So I encourage you, go to C2Chaiti.org. Everything is there. Come, play golf, have fun, save lives. And if you're not a golfer, no problem. You can join us for lunch. You can come to the golf clinic and learn how to play golf. You can donate if you're not able to come that day, or you can sponsor. Excellent opportunity to share your business with over 100 people who will be there, who are ready to purchase whatever you have, and are over 5,000 followers across all of our platforms. C2Chaiti.org. Head over there ASAP to get everything. And you can see in this video how much fun people were having at last year's Golf Classic. That, again, they were running up and down like kids on this, what am I trying to say? On the golf course, right? This is everybody together. That's the team setting everything up. There was lunch. We had a barbecue lunch. Everybody enjoyed that. And then the folks, we had amazing, amazing raffle items, right? Which, if you're a golfer, we got some really good stuff. If you're not, we have gift baskets. We have beautiful scarves that are going to be provided by the designer D'Ambrose. I'm trying to think of what else. There's gift baskets. There are going to be specific golf laden. Oh, there's paintings. So there's something for everyone. There's something for everyone. So we encourage you Go to C2C Haiti.org and everything is there. So we look forward to that. So let's talk about what's happening on the ground. Responsable Jean continues to help move the important work forward in Petigov. He's holding multiple meetings with the community, and this work touches many parts of community life. So right now, he's working on several reports that are connected to the cholera prevention, funds that went to purchase aqua tabs for the water stations that are all over Tigwav right now, holding, much like you see here, these meetings in churches, schools, and the marketplace to do cholera prevention, water treatment to prevent contamination. He'll be sharing these reports in a later live this month. These reports matter because they help us to understand what is needed and what is working and what must happen next. They also help strengthen the kind of planning that can protect the community over time. He sent me a picture earlier today, actually, of the aqua tabs that they are literally going door to door. Due to the hurricane in October, Hurricane Melissa, many people's water sources were contaminated, and these aqua tabs make a huge difference. So people are boiling water, which I'm sure most of you are familiar with, right? To kill any bacteria that may be in the water, because oftentimes, like cholera, you can't see it and you won't know it till you drink it, and then you become ill. And cholera is a silent killer in the sense that within 4 hours, it can shut down all of your vital organs. And it's particularly important to know this and for him to continue these trainings that he's doing, because it masks itself as like a stomach ache or that you have an upset stomach. Then you have elderly people and children who can't communicate that, right? So the aqua tabs and the IVs that they also have to rehydrate are our first line of defense. This is where your donations are going to make sure we secure these things, right? And there's more. So I'm happy to tell you that the trauma healing training is complete. So Pastor Joseph has met with the ladies, and we had about 6 people who were in the trauma healing training. Shout out to Reverend Jocelyn Jones and the Haiti Trauma Healing Institute and Faith for the Journey, because they're partnering with us, made this happen. And it's important to understand this because healing is not only physical. Communities carry emotional pain too. Families carry stress. Here in this video, Eugène is speaking to one of the ladies, and we're going to get this translated so that you know exactly what she is saying, where she talks about her experience. There's another video of Father Joseph who did the training, speaking to the ladies. He had done all of this via Zoom, and on this day he came actually to finish the certification and to do a ceremony where they would receive their certifications. And as I said, communities carry emotional pain. Families carry stress. Children carry fear. And after a crisis, trauma does not disappear just because the emergency is ended. The healing work that these ladies are doing, creating safe spaces, reminds us that restoring dignity means caring for the whole person, body, mind, spirit, and soul. Community. This is what long-term community-led care looks like. Not just responding when something goes wrong, but staying committed to what people need to truly recover and thrive. To see more of this, go to C2CHaiti.org. We are excited for what this will mean for our community now that they have these trainers who will become master trainers, and then they will go on to train others. There's another important part of this monthly update, and that is the work being done to reduce the future flooding. The Ladigue River remains a major area of concern, and on the next live, Responsable Jean will be bringing some video of the work that they are doing to reinforce the river, because, as I've said multiple times, the issue is not if a hurricane comes, it's when. Hurricane season remains the same every year from June to November. We hope and we pray that we won't get hit. We hope and we pray that no one on the eastern seaboard, in the Gulf Coast, in the Caribbean would get hit. But we have no control over that. What we do have control over is how we prepare. Do we have the boats, the boots? Do we have the shovels? Do we have the sandbags? Can we reinforce the riverbanks so that they don't overflow into people's homes in the middle of the night and kill them? Are the people trained with an evacuation plan? These are the things we do have control over and that we can do something about it. So when flooding happens, the damage reaches far beyond the water. It affects homes, roads, safety, access, health, livelihoods. That's why infrastructure matters so much. The work that's being done is also to raise funds and strengthen the surrounding area so that future flooding has less impact on nearby communities. This includes support for the environmental stabilization, canal-related efforts, stronger planning, and long-term protection. And I want to say, in reference to livelihoods, I want to take a moment to shout out the Haitian Women's Collective. I wanted to share with you last week that we are the recipient of the Fund for Haitian Women, and we will be receiving $20,000 for the next 3 years, every year $20,000, to help build up the entrepreneurship that is going on in Petigov, with women. And so we'll have more details, but we are super excited about this. And shout out the Haitian Women's Collective and the Haitian Women's Fund, because this is what happens when allies, supporters, technical folks, experts come alongside the community, because the community itself has its own, is an asset itself with the knowledge that they have there, because they know what they want. They know what they need. They need folks to come alongside them to respect that, to support those things, because they're in it every day. So shout out to the HWC and CEO and founder, Colleen Jocelyn, who is my mentor and my friend. This preparedness that I'm talking about becomes so important, because resilience is not only about what you do after a disaster. It's about what you build before the next one comes. That means better planning, stronger systems, local coordination, and investment in prevention, so that people don't lose their lives or their livelihoods, that they can pick up and move, that they can fix their homes, they can restart their business. This is what we want folks to be able to do: adapt, adjust, evolve. This is how communities move from repeated crisis to greater stability, greater sustainability. We're normalizing this. Preparedness is a normal thing to do every year. And this is why this work matters now, not later, not after the next storm, not during the next storm, now. I'm excited for what will come out of the work on this riverbank, and I'm excited to share it with you. Now, let's talk about the 4th annual Gérard Gislaine Golf Classic. This classic continues to build momentum, and that matters because it's helping raise the funds to move the Health and Wellness Center forward. What has been raised, we already sent down in real time. So the next time you see Responsable Jeune, you will see some of the materials, equipment, et cetera, that's been bought as they're clearing the land to prepare to build. That's why this is more than a golf event. It's a fundraiser with a purpose. It's a day rooted in impact. It's one of the ways you can help turn vision into action. And the beautiful thing is this: you do not have to be a golfer to make a difference. You can be a part of this. You get to choose your impact. Register your team or yourself. Sign up for the golf clinic and learn how to play golf. Choose a sponsorship level. Get your networking lunch ticket and just come sit outside and eat good food and feel good about yourself. and donate if you're unable to attend. Come, play golf, have fun, save lives. Come, have lunch, have fun, save lives. Know that the funds that you're giving are going not just to plant seeds, but to water them and for them to grow. Go to C2Chaiti.org. All of the info is there. So whether you play, sponsor, attend, or give, you are helping support long-term care and restoring dignity for families in Petigov. That's what makes this event so special. It brings people together around joy, connection, generosity, and purpose. And every person who says yes helps move the vision forward. Will you say yes? I did. Even though I am the CEO of this organization, I also give. I also want to take a moment to highlight the power of partnership. This month, we're spotlighting a C2C partner helping to support the next phase of the canal construction through their fundraising efforts in California. Our partner, Le Soleil de Vie Foundation, is dedicated to transforming lives in Haiti, building a vital canal system with C2C. CEO Tiffany Lee is planning 2 fundraisers in California where they're based to raise awareness and $5,000 for the next construction phase of the canal. She'll be my guest on a future podcast episode, so you'll get to meet her as we discuss the work on the canal, our partnership, and how you can be a part of this as well. This matters because no meaningful work happens alone. We do not grow in isolation. We grow in community. I heard that quote and I say it all the time because it's true. Partnership expands the vision. Partnership builds momentum. Partnership brings more people into the work of restoring dignity. And when people in different places say yes to the same mission, well, real change becomes not just possible, it becomes sustainable. This is what we're seeing. People showing up, people giving, people using their voice, their platform, their resources, their networks to support a community they care about. That is my invitation to you. That's what you'll be a part of if you come alongside and join us. That is powerful. If you're interested in partnering with us, contact me at C2Chaiti.org. I hope this information has shown you where your funds are going to, where the hard-earned money you make, and then choose to give us a portion of that to make a difference in the world, where it's going. When you step back and look at all of these updates together, I hope you can see the impact you're making in people's day-to-day lives and their future. I hope that you can see the bigger picture: health, healing, prevention, preparedness, infrastructure, partnership. These are not separate stories. Just like I shared about Danica and her mom, that could be any woman anywhere with her child anywhere on this planet. That could be you. I'm sure that if your child or children woke up coughing, you would want to do everything in your power as a parent to make sure that they get to see a doctor and that they are well. We have so much more in common than our differences. So these are not separate stories. They are all a part of what it means to restore dignity in a lasting way. The work in Petigov is helping a community thrive, not just survive. So I want to say thank you for every prayer, every call, every text, checking on us and the communities that we serve. Thank you. Thank you for investing your donations to empower them to become self-sufficient. If you're new here, you can be a part of what comes next. If you want to support this mission, this vision of development with dignity, and move from being a spectator to being a participant, here are a few ways you can take action today. You can become, like me, a C2C Neighbor monthly donor. The amount you choose is your own. Just know that it's going to make amazing impact. You can register for the Golf Classic, C2Chaiti.org. You can sign up for the Golf Clinic, become a sponsor, join us for lunch, and also share this this video, share the link on our website with your friends, your family, your network. When you say yes to this mission, you help change the narrative. You help move the healing forward. You help support prevention. You help strengthen the future. And that matters. That is what your legacy can be. Thank you for being here with me today. Thank you for caring. Thank you for helping restore dignity. Until next time, merci en pile and bon Dieu béni. Thank you, and may God bless you.